cool waft and the tingling blaze emanating from the band suited everyone around the Dele Villa in Ada, Boripe local government area of Osun State on Friday, June 29, 2018. Even as the delicate sways and the soft croons of the pallbearers became pleasurable to the sight of those who had come to participate in the funeral activities of a man who was a dear father, a great community leader, a lover of peace, a philanthropist, and a man worthy to be tagged as wholesome, Prince James Ashola and Dele Ajayi. Indeed, the transition onto eternal glory shook the rural community of Ada to its very roots. From the dusty earth streets of the hinterlands and the outskirts to the narrow and snaky tarred road of the bustling town center, Ada community got binges of brightness on this day as a man who finished well on the side of eternity was to be finally laid to rest. He was later taken in a horse cart to the First Baptist Church, Obokun Road, Ada, for the funeral service. The classy arrivals of guests who turned out from every part of the nation to celebrate the final outing for Baba in a long stretch of cars and convoy of sleek automobiles was a showstopper for the rural dwellers of the community. The church, which became full in no time, got enveloped with rhythmic hymns from the choristers. Entertaining everyone too were some of Baba's grandchildren as they rendered a special song. While making noteworthy allusions to King David in the Holy Bible in a lengthy sermon, the president of Osun Baptist Conference, Reverend Dr. Paul Oladapo Kolawole, described Baba as a general who has served his nation.
That we have many Davids in our nation today. Had it been we have many Davids in our different communities today, I know a nation like Nigeria will have been greater than America. And so we will be considering a general who served his generation.
For his contributions to the service of God in the Baptist faith, Baba was awarded a posthumous award.
Award of excellence to Samuel Ajayi, who served in this church as the church secretary for 50 good years.
The children of Baba and the entire Ajayi family were prayed for. They later showed their appreciation in a Thanksgiving session, which saw guests coming forward to rejoice with them. Immediately after this, the Deputy Governor of Osun State, Chief Mrs. Yetunde Ononuga, expressed to the family the condolences from the government and the good people of Osun State.
Indeed, we are not mourning our father, we are celebrating his life. He was a good leader, he was a philanthropist, he worked very hard and selflessly for his community and the nation in general. So we are not mourning him. If he had lived more than this, I don't think that the celebration will not be more than what we are saying.
The recessional hymn brought the service to a close, and everyone filed out of the church. Baba was later interred in a corner of the spacious compound. With the recitals of the dirgeful hymns, flowers were thrown on the already lowered casket. That was the end of a hero, Prince Dele Ajayi. Born into the Oludele ruling house of Ada in Osun State in 1940, the curtains fell on the glorious era of Prince Dele Ajayi on April 30th, 2018. He was a man of many parts. He started his life as a teacher, then he trained as an accountant. From there, he joined the military and retired in 1976 as a major in the pay office of the Nigerian Army. Since retirement, he has been a businessman, ruling chains of businesses successfully. He was also a community leader, philanthropist, and sport enthusiast. Prince Ajayi was a devout Christian who lived the tenets of the faith to the best of his ability. He utilized his resources to help his community, Osun State, as well as the neighboring Oyo State, where he was given a Special Merit Award in 1991. Baba bowed to the dictates of the forces of nature as he succumbed to the inevitability of death at the age of 78. To celebrate this worthy life of Baba, extended families, friends and well-wishers had a great reception for guests at the Ada Secondary School, Ada. With various tents dotting on the community school's field, the reception was carnival-like, even as the Said Oshupa band mesmerized everyone into wild and ecstatic moments. The stylish revelers found their pleasure at the Jacob's Hall, Ada, where the reception, which was put up there by all Baba's children, was superlative. From the immaculate white drapes, to the colorful sitting arrangements, to the cadences of the VIP table, to the modernistic show of exotic wines on the wine stand, to the traditional displays of the palm wine point and the ayu olokpo, everything was beautiful, pleasing and ostentatious. Adding fervor to the already established excitements was the presence of top-rated musical star Yinka Ayefele. Ayefele's honeyed voice was all that was required to raise the roof in no time, as the dances that accompanied it could not be resisted by the obviously happy guests. From the last child to the first child, they were all called out to dance in a sequence which rolled seamlessly with cadences in the lyrical flows. No doubt Baba Dele Ajayi lived a fulfilled life with good legacies all around him and left behind successful children, amongst whom is Honorable Adenka Ajayi. Yinka is an ardent apostle of fiscal federalism and an egalitarian society. His love for selfless service and quest for the upliftment of his people compelled him to contest. Today, Honorable Yinka Ajayi represents the Odoti, Ifelodo, Boripe Federal Constituency of Osun State. In the House of Representatives is the Chairman, House Committee on AIDS, Loans and Debt Management. It is therefore safe to say that Honorable Yinka Ajayi is actually a good example of the great legacy his father left behind, as Baba's life of service has already been imbibed in him. From the varieties of delicious meals to the availability of fine wines, Honorable Yinka Ajayi and his other siblings feted their guests to great gushes of excitement. All the well-entertained guests partied with Baba's children as they danced to the Tumba songs of Ayefele till late at night. Red Carpet TV spoke with some of the children and other guests.
Fantastic, very kind-hearted man with a good heart. It's like a tree that holds the family together. It's very friendly and very, very charitable.
He's a colossus, a legend. And you were here, you see in the crowd. It's a testament to the fact that he was a good man.
If a fruit falls from the tree, it's never far apart. You can see the making of a gentleman, Yinka, the son, who is a friend and brother of mine. Very prestigious person. We can only continue to pray to the good Lord that may so rest in perfect peace.
He is a great person that inspired a lot of people and did a lot for the community that he was in. And a lot of people are really going to miss him, me especially. He was a role model for me, and I just love him so much, and I pray his soul rest in peace.
Baba is an philanthropist. He gives willingly to the people. He's interested in developing people, children who are his, and children from other people. I think the children are laying a very good legacy as well. They've stepped into the shoes of Baba, and they are beginning to give back to their communities.
From the Red Carpet TV crew, we congratulate the entire family of Baba, Prince and Dele Ajayi on the success of the burial of their patriarch.